The legalization of all drugs is imperative to the health and safety of this great country and her citizens. Now, I know what you may be thinking. This guy is out of his mind. Legalizing all drugs would be utter chaos. People would be running around mad and overdosing in the streets. It is my goal today to prove to you beyond the shadow of a doubt that the only way to end this horrific drug epidemic ripping the country apart is by legalizing all drugs, from cannabis to methamphetamine. E.A. Nadelman wrote in an article for Science magazine, criminal justice approaches to the drug problem have proven limited in their capacity to curtail drug abuse. They also have proven increasingly costly and counterproductive. Drug legalization policies that are wisely implemented can minimize the risks of legalization, dramatically reduce the cost of current policies, and directly address the problems of drug abuse. This means that not only is the current system of imprisonment for drug infractions systematically ineffective in terms of correcting drug addictions and rehabilitating users into a healthy, productive member of society, but it is also extremely costly to the taxpayer. As while someone is imprisoned for a drug offense, the burden of their housing, food, and medical care falls on the American public. According to the American Action Forum, the U.S. spent $295.6 billion, yes, billion with a B, on the criminal justice system in 2016. 46.7% of this was spent on those in prison for drug offenses. Not murderers or weapons traffickers, drug offenders. Your friendly neighborhood crackhead. $138 billion spent on drug offenders every year is an insane and astronomical number that could be spent on something productive, like education. Now, all this spending wouldn't be so bad if the drug offenders came out free and clear, ready to move on with a better life. This unfortunately isn't the case, as Matt Clark reports for Prison Legal News. 83% of all drug offenders were arrested again for drug crimes within 10 years of their release. These numbers are completely unacceptable for a modern first world country. Take a country like Portugal. Nania Bajikal writes for Time magazine, a 2015 study found that since Portugal approved the new national strategy in 1999 that led to decriminalization, the per capita cost of drug misuse decreased by 18%. And according to a report by the Drug Policy Alliance, a New York-based nonprofit with the goal of ending America's war on drugs, the percentage of people in prison in Portugal for drug violations has decreased dramatically, from 44% in 1999 to 24% in 2013. Imagine if we could see a 20% decrease in drug imprisonments in just 14 years. The savings to the taxpayer would be astronomical, to the tune of about $27.6 billion per year. Not to mention the fact, if these people aren't stuck in a jail cell waiting to get out so they can get their next fix, they can seek true medical treatment for their disease. Therefore, the only thing to do is to write your congressperson and tell them these barbaric views on drug offenders will not stand. Thank you.